Hey friends, welcome back. So we are going to use these clover pom pom makers to make pom poms. So I had never used them before except for a few minutes ago because I actually filmed this video already, except somehow my video decided to go to slow-mo in the middle of it. Not sure what's going on, hoping there's not something wrong with my camera. We'll attach a picture to show you what the packaging looks like on these. However, I got these from AliExpress. They were $3.71. AliExpress takes a really long time to get any products. It's about a month or 2 months for things to come to the US from AliExpress. However, these took even longer because I had ordered them prior to the shutdown, and all of a sudden some things that I had ordered just started coming, and I really didn't expect to get them. So I was pleasantly surprised that I did get them. So this was $3.71 on AliExpress. However, you can get this same product on Amazon. This exact same one is $6.99, free shipping, and you get it right away rather than, it's a little bit more, not much, but you're not waiting 2 months for it. And then there are definitely some other brands on there as well. Just put in Pom Pom maker and you can find all different ones. These work well, but they're definitely cheaply made. I ordered this thinking that maybe if this worked well, I would do one of the Pinterest DIY pom pom rugs and see how it turned out with this bigger one. I'm going to show you how to use it. We'll do one of them, and I just have this yarn that I got from the Dollar Tree. And then I have this weird yarn. I think it's for like making scarves or something, but I thought that I would try it just to see what it looks like. It might be like the craziest, stupidest thing ever, but I was just curious. So with that, where are my scissors? So these clover pom pom makers, they come like this, and they may come in 2 parts. If I can get it apart. Ugh. And there went my... All right, so we'll try this again. Now that just proves what I was getting ready to say. So anyways, coffee mess is cleaned up. I have a new cup of coffee, and thank goodness for those little handheld spot carpet cleaners. You know, it's funny, we bought it for any like pet mess we might need it for since we have pets, and the only thing it's ever been used for is cleaning up my mess in this room. So anyways, it comes apart. So if you, what I was going to say, if you're doing this with younger kids, be careful. Although this isn't sharp, it's still a metal point, and you know, it could certainly be dangerous. All right, so this goes back together. Now, so this comes like this, and to use it, you're going to open these little pieces, and you have the 2 sides together, and then the 2 sides together. Oh, it is storming so heavy outside. All right, so then you're gonna take your yarn, and you start right here, and then you just wrap your yarn. Now with this, you can make it as thick as you would like to make whatever size pom-pom, however thick you would like your pom-pom to be. But one of the things, you want to make sure that you don't get it on your feet. So you want to try and keep your little feet even, and you don't want it to get on the feet. Then you're going to close your feet, and then this little guy can just come right over and go to the next one. And then you're going to do the same thing on this one. All right, so then you close that and snip that off. Take your scissors and you're just going to slide them in and you're going to snip your yarn. Now this is very thick yarn and I wrapped it several times, so. Oop. And then make sure you snip this little guy here where you brought it over. And go to the other side. And you want nice sharp scissors. These are sharp scissors, they're just small for this thick yarn. All right, so there's that. Now you can, if you want from here, you can go ahead and trim up a little. Or you can wait until you open it and do it after. That is completely up to you. But you know, there's generally always going to be a few little fibers that need to be snipped. So what I like to do with Pom Poms, I take 2 pieces of cardboard and I cut it in circles the size of how my pom pom, how big I want my pom pom. Then I mush it in between them and then cut around the cardboard. And then I'll make it another, you know, take it out, squeeze it to the other side, and then put it back in and do that. And that's how I get a nice cut on my pom poms. All right, so now you're gonna take up your yarn and you're gonna go through this center. And you want it to be really tight. And then you're gonna just tie it off, make it really tight. And I always tie my pom poms off twice. So then you're going to lift up these little guys here. Piece I didn't cut, sorry. And now let's see if I could do this without knocking my coffee over again. All right, and then you pull that out. And there is your pom-pom. Couple little pieces to trim. And there you go. A nice, perfect pom-pom. Yeah, so these things work really nicely. There's different sizes. My kit came with 4 different sizes. And yeah, these are just great little pom-poms. So since, like I told you, I had done this before and my video went on slow-mo, let me show you. There's the big one again, but you've seen that. So here are the smaller ones, and this is just with a thinner yarn, okay? All right. If you want to stay with me, I'm going to try this on the big one and just see what happens. This is super thick yarn. It's like this wide. It might be the dumbest thing ever. And if you don't want to stay and watch it, I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day. And I hope that this was helpful to you. All right, so I'm not even sure why I bought this in the first place, but I got it from the Dollar Tree. And I don't know, maybe I was thinking I would make a scarf or something at some time, but I don't know. This might not work because it really is very, very wide. And see, it's like this, but I just want to see what it's going to look like. So I'm going to do it on this bigger one though, because obviously I know for a fact it wouldn't work on one of the smaller ones. I wonder what would happen if I wrapped. I'm going to wrap this side more than once, just to see. I might have a lopsided pom-pom, but I just want to see how it comes out. Huh. You know, I wish I would have wrapped this one more than once too, but that's all right. Okay, so I'm wait, this might make a super cute pom-pom. Look at that. Now I wish I had wrapped the other side twice. I do think it's definitely too thick to go through the center though, so I'm going to use this smaller thread, or yarn rather. All right, friends, so you can see it's nice and clean over here. Let's please not tell anybody the fact that, yes, I did it again. So I moved my coffee from where I had it last time and spilled it, because I'm really not an idiot. So I moved it out of the way. Well, because I was up close this way, yep, knocked it over again. This time it was on my bright pad, my iPad, my Cricut. Yep, so anyways, I've cleaned it all up, and yeah, that happened. So lesson being, no drinks around when you're doing these, especially if you use a cheap one from AliExpress, because they're hard to get apart. However, that's taken care of. And yeah. But this, holy cow, this right here made the most amazing Pom Pom. All right, so I know that the Dollar Tree still has this yarn because I've still seen it. And I'm sure that you can get a similar yarn at Michael's or Joann's or Hobby Lobby, any place that sells yarn, because it's a common type of yarn. And I'll show it to you again here in a second. I'm just going to trim this up a little bit. But this right here made the best Pom Pom ever. Okay, so look at that. Look how full and fluffy it is. And then it's got the silver in there. It's got some little sequins. What an amazing Pom Pom. I'm super excited what the yarn looks like again. And here, I might have one in a package. This is what it looks like. So, yeah, so that's super cute. All right, well, I am going to go and finish cleaning up my mess. And I hope that you guys have a blessed and beautiful day. We'll see you later, friends. Bye.